customers right, offering a low-pressure sales process, no haggling over price, passing low overhead savings on, and providing a Ford-certified service department fixing it right the very first time. If you're looking for a new Ford, a quality pre-owned vehicle, a new or used ATV, or a trailer, stop by Jan Bussey Ford in Highmore and experience the difference.
Jan Bussey Ford.
When the world feels big, a small note can mean everything. Find mental health support at sdbehavioralhealth.gov.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in South Dakota. This is sportsmanship. School sports, it's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Being local means more than being just another small-town business. It means showing up for our member owners when they need us, supporting the organizations that empower the next generation of community leaders and agriculturalists, and providing resources to help ensure the communities we live in are here for generations to come. At AgTegra Cooperative, local isn't just about where our locations are. It's about serving our farmers, our employees, and our communities in ways that nobody else will.
Hey Josie, why so glum, chum? I can't find a way to get my whole group to one spot without taking all these cars. You haven't heard of Denwall Transportation? They have luxury seating buses with air conditioning, outlets to charge your phone, and other must-haves for traveling. Whoa, no way! Yeah, you should check them out. Where can I find them? You can follow them on Facebook or denwalltransportation.com, or hey, let's give them a call at 605-532-3836. Denwall Transportation, let us do the driving.
Now's your chance for a great deal on smoking fast fiber internet from Venture Communications. Upgrade to the speed you need, up to 1 gig. And with whole home Wi-Fi included as part of your service, experience no-lag gaming, your favorite music, web surfing, HD video streaming, and connect to the latest smart devices. If you're ready for an upgrade, call or visit Venture Communications online.
Allied Plumbing and Heating is your contact for business, farm, commercial, and residential plumbing needs located in Pierre. No job is too big or small for Allied. Put our over 50 years of experience to work for you. At Allied Plumbing and Heating, the only surprise we want for our customers is how fast they get the job done. That's why we offer free estimates on every single service, no hidden charges. Give them a call today at Allied Plumbing and Heating. Remember, you can rely on your allies.
John Hoffman Electric is your neighborhood electrical service contractor, and so much more. No job is too big or too small for our team of professionals. We pride ourselves on keeping up with new technologies, such as Aerial, an augmented reality visual tool used to customize and experience a finished space before breaking ground. So whether you're building new or renovating a home, farm, or commercial space, let John Hoffman Electric light the way. John Hoffman is a proud sponsor of all local activities broadcast on Live Ticket TV.
Protect what matters most with the Brittany Scheffelbein Agency, American Family Insurance. Our personalized insurance solutions ensure you're covered, no matter what life throws your way. From home and auto to farm, commercial, and life, we tailor policies to fit your unique needs. With our dedicated team and exceptional service, you'll have peace of mind knowing you're in good hands. Contact the Brittany Scheffelbein Agency, LLC.
Best of luck in today's competition to the Pierre Governors from Black Sheep Agronomy, your local agronomy experts. Black Sheep Agronomy wants you to have a successful farm plan, and they're focused on products and practices that work in this region. As community members themselves, Tyler, Tice, and Austin support area students who work hard in their school and extracurricular activities. Good luck, Governors, from Black Sheep Agronomy. Call 842-6104 for all your agronomy needs.
Stay in a beautiful Black Hills vacation home, the Summit on Dancing Sky near Leeds, South Dakota, in the popular Powder House Pass development. It's a modern rustic design with over 5,000 square feet, 6 bedrooms, and 5 baths for you to enjoy. You'll get gorgeous views of the Terry Peak Mountain Range. There's a community pool to enjoy, and you're close to all the attractions like Deadwood, Sturgis, Spearfish, and a whole lot more. The Summit on Dancing Sky. Visit them at DancingSky.com.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
Getting ready to head out to the game or getting back afterwards? DJ Senix is a must before or after your travels. DJ Senix has a great selection of hot and cold snacks. They're second to none for your choice of hot or cold beverages too. And when you're heading out, be sure to fuel up with quality from the pumps at DJ's with 3 different grades. Back late? No problem. DJ's features pay at the pump convenience 24 hours a day. DJ Senix, 507 West Sioux and Pierre. Your choice for quality service and selection.
At Dakota Behavioral Health, we offer comprehensive mental health services, including medication management. With offices in Pierre and Winter, we provide in-person and telehealth appointments to fit your schedule. Whether you're managing anxiety, depression, stress, or other concerns, our compassionate team is here to help. We are currently accepting new clients, so take the first step for better mental health today. Call Dakota Behavioral Health at 605-702-6769 or visit dakotabh.com to schedule your appointment.
Fentanyl is a powerful synthetic opioid, up to 100 times stronger than morphine. Even a tiny amount can be deadly. It's often mixed with other drugs without your knowledge, increasing your risk of overdose. Protect yourself and your loved ones and avoid unknown substances. Stay informed, stay safe, and remember, one pill can kill. For more information on fentanyl prevention, visit your local health resource or speak to a healthcare professional today. This message was brought to you by the Great Plains Tribal Opioid Response, so that the people may live.
We want to welcome you into the Bank West pregame show. Hello, everybody. I'm Justin Cowart. So excited to bring you some Friday night hoops here tonight. And once we get to that varsity game, well, we just hope that we get the action and excitement that we're getting in this sophomore game as of right now. Emlyn Swanson knocking down a big free throw for the Govs as they lead 52-49 with 15 seconds remaining here in the ball game. So we're going to get you a little bonus action as this one wraps up. Her second free throw is up and through. The Govs lead by 4. She almost gets a big steal. And it's 53-49, would be a huge momentum boost into this ball game here for the varsity squad as they're looking to build off of a big win that they secured earlier in the week as they took down Aberdeen Central at home in an absolute thriller. They were leading by 9 in the final minute of that ball game and felt pretty comfortable, but some great play from Emma Dorr with some big shots outside. Camden Borg, they were able to cut that thing down to 1 point, but Addison Soma defensively was able to hold off Taryn Hermanson. She got one final basket, but the Govs would go on to win 56-55. And, you know, we were talking to head coach of the Pierre Governor girls, Kirk Bebout, after the Brandon Valley loss, and he said, look, we can take good things away from losses every time we do, but we need to start finding some wins. He said, I'm tired of trying to find the silver lining in these losses, and they did exactly that. Got a massive win against Aberdeen Central, and now they come in here on the road to Sioux Falls to take on an outstanding, undefeated O'Gorman Lady Knights team. Well, you might have heard the buzzer in the background. The sophomore game has gone final. The Govs get the win 55-51. Kirk Bebout and his varsity squad hoping for a little bit of foreshadowing for their varsity matchup here coming up in about 20 minutes or so. As I mentioned, folks, we want to thank our friends at Bank West for sponsoring our pregame show as we welcome you in. And we want to give a big thanks to all of our great sponsors who make broadcasting Pierre Governor basketball possible. Our friends, of course, at Bank West, Beck Motors, Dakota Storm Roofing, Superior Concrete, Live Ticket, Overhead Door, Ranky Gray Wealth Management, Avera Orthopedics, Capital City Ford Lincoln Toyota, Kruger Contracting, Century Business Products, the Brittany Scheffelbein Agency, Dakota Mart, Access Health, May Adam, TMA, Avera Health, First Dakota National Bank, Slumberland Furniture and Pier, American Bank and Trust, Pier Regional Airport, Oahe Federal Credit Union, the Ramkota Hotel, Xander Auto Parts, Dakota Plains Federal Credit Union, Ferding Electric, Ballin Lumber, Wegner Auto, Kathy Sun and Shine Properties, and Black Hills Federal Credit Union. Well, the folks from Pier made the long trip out. It's a good crowd on hand. Both varsity teams are out taking the floor as we're getting set for this crucial matchup for this Governor squad. And O'Gorman looking to keep their season of perfect play alive and improve to 12-0 on the season here tonight. Well, it's going to be a very exciting matchup. And, folks, we've got action going on all over the state tonight. Of course, the Pier boys are back in town hosting Harrisburg tonight. And that reminds us, folks, you can download the DRG News app to bounce around from game to game, make your listening experience much more streamlined and much more enjoyable. I also want to let you know the South Dakota Office of Highway Safety celebrates being part of the team and reminds you the snow means slow. Drive the conditions this winter. You've got some place to be. So let's set the stage a little bit here for the Govs as they come on the road to Sioux Falls. This is a very fundamentally sound O'Gorman team, and we got to catch up with head coach Kent Colesrud of the O'Gorman Lady Knights. Kent Colesrud knows a thing or two about great basketball. He has been the head coach here at O'Gorman for 28 years. He was also the head coach before here at Webster and Howard for 5 years at the collegiate level. He played at Dakota State, and he has put together quite the squad this season. This is a defense and an offense that's going to play with some pace for O'Gorman, as they're going to look to press and try to be active on the defensive side. They're going to full court press and try to apply the pressure to the Govs all night long. We've got a lot to get to. We'll get to more of what head coach Kent Colesrud wants to see out of his Lady Knight squad tonight, and of course what Kirk Bebout wants to see from his Govs girls as they come on the road. So we'll get to that when we get to our first Fidelity Bank Keys to Success. We're going to take a quick break, folks. When we come back, we'll talk a little bit more about what the coaches want to see. We'll introduce you to both starting lineups, and we'll get this highly anticipated Friday night matchup underway right here on KGFX.
From the early days of South Dakota statehood through today's digital revolution, BankWest has remained committed to helping customers and communities succeed. BankWest Associates uphold this commitment by developing innovative products, tailoring financial solutions to customer needs, and actively supporting community causes. For a bank committed to helping you and your community prosper, choose BankWest. BankWest. Convenient, connected, committed. Member FDIC.
There's an app for everything, including high school sports from the stations of DRG Media Group. Download the DRG News app from the App Store or Google Play. It takes only a moment, so you'll have it in time for this game. See live and archive video of all games. And when you select your favorite station during the live stream, the video will immediately pop up. See Central South Dakota high school sports on your phone or mobile device with the DRG News app. Download it now from the App Store or Google Play. Capital City Ford Lincoln Toyota in Pierre is here for you. When you're looking for a new vehicle, they make it easy. And all available vehicle information so you can spend less time researching and more time enjoying your purchase. Shop their extensive inventory from home at CapitalCityFordToyota.com or stop in to Capital City Ford Lincoln Toyota at 518 East Sioux Avenue in Pierre. Count on them for your service needs with convenient scheduling and in-stock parts. Capital City Ford Lincoln Toyota in Pierre, 605-224-7378.
Do you love watching high school sports but find yourself wanting to be more involved? Live Ticket TV has the solution for you. They're looking for production managers to assist for this school year. Duties include the management of equipment as well as a basic technological understanding. But don't stress, paid training will be provided. Part-time wages starting at $20 an hour. Call 833-605-LIVE, extension 3. That's 833-605-5483, extension 3, and punch your ticket to joining one of the fastest growing companies in South Dakota.
Century Business Products is a proud supporter of South Dakota High School athletics and proud to provide the most reliable Kyocera copiers and printers to schools and businesses in the area, all backed by their 5-time nationally awarded Kyocera servicing team. Are you looking to control color costs? Looking to reduce printers? Are you looking for more efficient ways to scan documents? Or maybe you'd like to become more paperless? Look no further than Century Business Products. Call 800-529-1950 and see how they're powering business technology.
From the early days of South Dakota statehood through today's digital revolution, BankWest has remained committed to helping customers and communities succeed. BankWest associates uphold this commitment by developing innovative products, tailoring financial solutions to customer needs, and actively supporting community causes. For a bank committed to helping you and your community prosper, choose BankWest. BankWest, convenient, connected, committed. Member FDIC.
Welcome back into the BankWest pregame show. All the sights and sounds of high school basketball action are alive here tonight on the road in Sioux Falls. The O'Gorman Lady Knights hosting the Pierre Governors. Hello, everybody. I'm Justin Cowart. So excited to have you along with us for this game tonight. Of course, you can watch this game live on drgnews.com via Live Ticket TV. I've got the great Caleb Brozick working the camera alongside me tonight. And keeping us up on air this evening, doing all the real hard work, is Miss Haley Hansen, as she is back in the DRG Media Group World Headquarters. And as I told you, it's a family affair. We got Chuck Hansen on a game tonight. We got Virginia working a KMLO game. We're just a big family here at DRG Media Group. And there was a very important ad that we heard about folks listening to these games and wanting to get involved. And that is a perfect segue into our introduction of game officials. Before we let you know who's going to be calling the fouls tonight, let's hear a word from our friends who sponsor the introduction of our game officials, our friends at the South Dakota Attorney General's Office, Division of Consumer Protection.
You just got a quote from a company and are now being billed for not choosing them. Many contracts have what's referred to as a contingency agreement. These typically state that if you don't go with them, you, after insurance has approved the repair work, will be charged a percentage of the job they quoted. Ask up front if they charge to provide an estimate. Never sign anything that you haven't fully read or understand. If you have any questions, reach out to the South Dakota Office of Attorney General's Consumer Protection Division at 800-300-1986.
And tonight's officials are Mr. Paul Ortman, Todd Kost, and Al Hansen. And the reason I wanted to introduce our game officials a little bit early on our BankWest pregame show is I wanted to let you folks know that the SDHSAA is always looking for more officials here around the state. It is a very difficult job what these officials do, and we need more. So if you've ever thought about getting involved in officiating, wanted to make an impact on the high school game at a very serious level, then go to SDHSAA's website, get involved, and sign up to be an official. It's easier to get involved than you think, and we are so thankful for all of our officials across the state, and especially for Paul, Todd, and Al here this evening. Well, both teams are down on the floor getting loose, as this is going to be a very, very difficult test for the Pierre Governors tonight. It was already going to be a difficult test regardless. This is one of the best, if not the best teams in this region in the state of South Dakota. But the real problem for Pierre comes in the missing and absence of Grace Richter tonight. You might remember in that Aberdeen Central game late in the fourth quarter, Grace Richter took an elbow to the head from Taryn Hermanson. It was inadvertent, but boy, did it leave a mark. Grace had to leave the game. She was able to return to the bench, but she is being held out for concussion protocol. So we're hoping for the best for Grace, but what that is going to mean is sophomore Molly Olson is going to be elevated to the starting position tonight in Grace's absence. Molly has been a great addition as she comes off the bench for the Govs this season. She comes in when Addison Soma or Grace Richter find themselves feeling tired, need a break, or in foul trouble, and Molly Olson has a lot of great facets to her game. She is a great paint player, really good defender, and she can even hit a three every now and then. So we'll look for Molly Olson to have a big night, and let's meet the rest of the starters for tonight's Pierre Governor squad. Molly Olson is the only name that we're not normally seeing in this starting five. Lennox Dupree, of course, getting the start, running the point. Molly Olson, as we mentioned, will be out on the floor. Emery Larson will be shooting from outside tonight, trying to make a couple big threes for this Governor team. And Gracelyn Taylor, along with Addison Soma, will round out the starting five for the Pierre Governors. For the O'Gorman Lady Knights, lent by Kent Colesrud, it's going to be Sadie Meerman, who will get the start, a junior at 5'9". Kyra Hermanson, a 5'10 senior, also getting the start. Sydney Terveen will get a start as well, a 5'10 junior. Julia Eggert, the senior 5'10 forward, also going to be in the starting five. And the final starter tonight for the O'Gorman Lady Knights is Miss Ruby Moore. Now, Ruby Moore is quite the player. She is just a sophomore, but she is making her mark, and she's got some history around the state. She is the daughter of Lyman Raider great Keith Moore. Keith's wife, Christy, was a standout player for Stanley County in the early 90s, so a nice little connection back to Fort Pierre. Ruby's their third daughter to play it here at O'Gorman. Her older sisters, Izzy and Lucy, are both on the Northern State women's team roster, so a basketball family, and it is trickled down to Ruby Moore, to say the least. She has been fantastic all season long, and O'Gorman is going to look to rely on her again tonight to keep this record squeaky clean without any losses. Well, folks, before we go any further, we want to get to our First Fidelity Bank keys to success. So let's hear a word from First Fidelity Bank, and we'll get into what these coaches had to say before the game.
A fullback crunches off tackle for an 8-yarder. A volleyballer crunches an ace into the corner. A crunch of a ball on a bat. Or a single leg takedown to the mat. Here's to the ones who come through when the pressure's on. Crunch time, so to speak. For you, we do more than run the numbers. We crunch them. First Fidelity, born to bank. Member FDIC.
Big thanks to First Fidelity Bank for sponsoring our keys to success. For the O'Gorman side, we can expect to see a lot of full court press. This is going to be an active team defensively, trying to shake up the rhythm of this Governors squad. They'd like to focus on defense and rebounding when their offense is not showing up for them, as we have seen it almost all season long. As you look back through this undefeated schedule for O'Gorman, they have put up a ton of points this season, scoring 60 and almost 60 and 70, that is, in almost all of their games. But at the beginning of the season, they were scoring 52, 53 against Sioux Falls Roosevelt, 53 against Brandon Valley, and that is when Kent Colesrud wanted his defense to step up, and they did. So in the absence of offense, you can expect O'Gorman to try to step it up on the defensive end. For this Governors squad, their keys to success tonight, it's got to get Lennox Dupree and Emery Larson going, especially in the absence of Grace Richter. Lennox Dupree, a outstanding paint player, able to get through the lane, find herself in front of the basket, and talking with her in one of the outside gyms where she was working out at the YMCA, you know, she said, I feel really comfortable when I can get that 10-foot look in front of the rim, kind of get myself in the paint. She is an outstanding player. Hopefully some of her peer teammates are going to be able to assist her with some great passing tonight. Lennox Dupree is a great facilitator as well. And when we hop over to Emery Larson, she's an outstanding shooter from outside. When she gets a three-point shot going, she is hard to slow down. So if the Govs can get those two going tonight, along with Graceland Taylor, another great perimeter shooter, then the Govs will have a swinging chance. These are two very good teams. Govs looking to come on the road and pull off the upset. We're going to step away for a couple more minutes while we have our national anthem, folks. When we come back, we'll have tip-off here from Sioux Falls as O'Gorman hosts the Pierre Governor girls for a Friday night matchup on KGFX.
This winter, the game is on, and Beck Motor Company is proud to support Pierre Governor basketball. Whether it's on the court or the open road, we're here to keep you moving forward with reliable vehicles for every drive. When you're ready to upgrade your ride this season, come see us at Beck Motor Company. From SUVs to trucks, we've got the perfect vehicle for your winter adventures. Visit Beck Motor Company for all your automotive needs. Beck Motor Company, making a great deal better. 605-224-5912. BeckMotors.com.
This is Coach Scott Nye from your Pierre Governors and the team at Ranky Gray Wealth Management, where we focus on coaching something just as important, your finances. Everyone needs guidance through life's key financial decisions and challenges, not to mention the opportunity to feel confident that their retirement strategy will help them pursue the lifestyle they've dreamed about. As you're looking for the right team to assist you, we're right up the street and ready to provide you the help that can make all the difference. Contact our Pierre office today by visiting rankygray.com.
Do you you dream of a custom home built within your budget and done on time? Kruger Contracting can make that dream a reality. They're a trusted home builder since 2003, and they're going to be upfront and open about cost and transparent about where your money is going when it comes to your new home. Their skilled crew will manage construction of your new home from start to finish. They're located in Pierre and can build your home in Pierre, Fort Pierre, or the surrounding area. Call 605-222-2523. Visit KrugerContracting.com or find Kruger Contracting on Facebook.
From the early days of South Dakota statehood through today's digital revolution, BankWest has remained committed to helping customers and communities succeed. BankWest associates uphold this commitment by developing innovative products, tailoring financial solutions to customer needs, and actively supporting community causes. For a bank committed to helping you and your community prosper, choose BankWest. BankWest, convenient, connected, committed. Member FDIC.
Superior Concrete is proud to sponsor the Governors this season and just as proud to offer the finest concrete solutions available for commercial and residential applications, as well as foundation and flat work. The bottom line, if you need anything done with concrete, we can do it. Superior Concrete. Give us a call today for an estimate or more information. That's Superior Concrete. Find us on Facebook or call the office at 605-494-0102. That's 494-0102. Call today.
Chances are you're overlooking a big energy thief in your home or commercial building. The garage doors. But Overhead Door Company of Pierre can help stop that energy waste with a full range of insulated, weather-tight garage doors. Their residential garage doors can give you insulated performance at an uninsulated price. And their Thermocore insulated steel doors give commercial buildings the energy efficiency they demand today. Find out more. Call Overhead Door Company of Pierre at 1-800-649-9905 and put a stop to the garage door energy thief.
At Avera Orthopedics, we're transforming pain into possibility every day. Whether you're chasing a personal best or simply want to enjoy life to the fullest, our specialized care is designed to help you feel better and stronger. We're here for you. No referral needed. Trust Avera Orthopedics to unlock a world of endless possibilities. Visit avera.org/orthopedics and start your journey from pain to possibility today.
Dakota Storm Roofing is a locally owned roofing company in Pierre, specializing in both residential and commercial roofing services. They can handle your asphalt shingle, metal roofing, and flat roof needs. New construction, plus all types of roof repairs. They can handle the finishing touches, adding fascia, soffit, and gutters too. No job is too big or too small. For a free estimate, call Dakota Storm Roofing at 280-9794. Go to dakotastormroofing.com or find them on Facebook or Instagram.
At American Family Insurance, we help protect what you've achieved so you can fearlessly go after your dreams. For auto, home, business, and life, contact us today. American Family Insurance. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly.
American Family Insurance, Life Mutual, Standard of Ohio and Wisconsin Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin, 53783.
Call the Brittany Shufflebine Agency, LLC, with offices in Pierre, Oneida, and Gettysburg.
The basketball season is in full swing, and Beck Motor Company is a proud supporter of Governors basketball. As they battle it out on the court this winter, we're here to help you stay ahead of the game on the road. From snow to sleet, you need a vehicle to get you where you need to go. At Beck Motor Company, we've got the perfect winter-ready vehicles to keep you moving, no matter what the weather throws your way. Trust Beck Motor Company to keep you driving safe and strong. Beck Motor Company, making a great deal better. 605-224-5912 and beck-motors.com.
Do you dream of a custom home built within your budget and done on time? Kruger Contracting can make that dream a reality. They're a trusted home builder since 2003, and they're going to be upfront and open about cost and transparent about where your money is going when it comes to your new home. Their skilled crew will manage construction of your new home from start to finish. They're located in Pierre and can build your home in Pierre, Fort Pierre, or the surrounding area. Call 605-222-2523. Visit KrugerContracting.com or find Kruger Contracting on Facebook.
Driven by the Office of Highway Safety. 1060 KTFX Pierre. Rebroadcasting on K276GT. 103.1 FM Fort Pierre. If you drink, don't drive.
Getting set for tip-off here as both starting lineups are being announced down on the floor. The visiting Pierre Governor girls in their road blacks with Pierre arched across the chest in Governor green with their numerals underneath outlined in white. The O'Gorman Lady Knights in their home whites with the blue stripe on the side, a gold stripe above that blue on the patch of the side of the shorts. Numerals in blue. They've got Knights straight across the chest. Again, the starting five for the visiting Govs: Lennox Dupree, Molly Olson, Emery Larson, Gracelyn Taylor, and Addison Soma. Sadie Mearman, Kyra Hermanson, Ruby Moore, Sydney Terveen, and Julia Eggert starting for the Lady Knights. The tip is up. It's won by the Knights, and we are underway here in Sioux Falls. O'Gorman going to run this one from the top of the key with Mearman. They swing it over to the far side for Moore. Good early ball movement here for the Lady Knights. Driving down in the lane is Mearman. No good on the shot. Gets her own rebound. And they'll reset with a fresh shot clock. Bounced inside, down low into the paint. Now kicked back out. More good ball movement. One extra pass to the corner for Hermanson. She misses a three. And now it'll be fought for and bounced out of bounds off the hand of Gracelyn Taylor. Just kind of laughing with Caleb, our great cameraman here from Live Ticket TV. This is one of the first times in a volleyball or basketball game all season long we've actually tipped off right at the slated starting time. So we're thrilled with that. O'Gorman runs a very tight ship here. Very thankful for the great hospitality that the Knights have shown us here tonight. Shot clock down to 6 for the Lady Knights as they're looking. Here's a quick shot from Mearman from the top of the key. No good. And that'll leave 1 second on the shot clock. Bounces out of bounds. So a good start defensively for the Govs as O'Gorman got off 3 separate shots, but they were all contested. They never really had a great look. And instantly we see that full court press we were referring to in the Bank West pregame show. Govs beat it. Emery Larson almost throws it away. Kicks to Dupree at the top of the key for 3, right where she feels comfortable. And the first points of the game belong to Lennox Dupree. 3-0 Govs lead here. 1:15 gone. That's a shot that she and Terry Dupree, her uncle, have been working on tirelessly in the gym. A jump ball after a tie-up for Gracelyn Taylor alongside Kyra Hermanson. And the possession error after the tip was won by O'Gorman, favors the Govs. And that's a good start here. As Pierre is leading, Dupree up ahead for Larson. Back to the top of the key for Dupree. She's open again for 3 and knocks it down. Great passing, great looking. Lennox Dupree has got 6 for the Govs. They lead 6-0 here with 6:20 to play in the first quarter. Hermanson with it now, hands it off. Terveen kicks out to the corner. Wide open look for Ruby Moore. She doesn't miss many of those, and she knocks down a 3. So the Govs and the Lady Knights trading blows from outside the arc. 6-3, Govs still lead. Larson bringing it up. And now she's going to get called for a double dribble, and she knew it right away. So the Govs have been able to beat the press for O'Gorman for 2 quick buckets from Lennox Dupree outside. It's a heavy press down on the defensive side for O'Gorman, but once Pierre's able to get past it, they are able to end up with numbers. Molly Olson goes for the steal on Kyra Hermanson. She was just a bit late. Hermanson drove down in the lane with the absence of Soma in front of her and draws the foul inside. They're going to call Addison Soma for that contact down in the lane, and that'll send Hermanson to the line for 2. She quickly addresses and fires, knocks down the first. We've had the benefit of seeing some great girls basketball programs throughout this season. Hermanson misses the second free throw. And a running theme with those great programs is they always make that one extra pass, and they always make their free throws. Lennox Dupree throws this one away. Lady Knights back the other direction with it. Here's a quick 3 from the far side wing for Mearman. That's no good, but they get their own rebound, and they'll reset. Kick to the corner for Terveen from the wing for 3. That is no good. Dupree there to wrestle away the loose ball. Nice heave pass up ahead for Emery Larson. She chases it down, misses the layup. Molly Olson there to get it back. It was an outstanding heave from Lennox Dupree. Kicks to the corner. Larson for three. That rattles out, no good. Rebound is pulled in by Hermanson. Still 6-4. Governors in front. We've got 5 minutes to play in the first quarter. It's been an action-packed first 2 minutes. Well, 3 minutes here. And Sioux Falls feels like it's been 2 minutes. Back and forth they go. Quick shot here for Terveen. That's no good. Soma gets another rebound. Lennox Dupree with some contact down low. They didn't get Julia Eggert for the call. Dupree brings it across midcourt. He's going to hand it off to Jasmine Yost, who checked in for Graceland Taylor rather quickly into this ball game. Dupree on the near side wing. Pump fakes a three, now fires. That's her first missed three-pointer of the night. And out quickly with it are the Lady Knights. Passed inside. Beautiful find to Meerman. She can't make the layup. And now we'll get a call. They're going to say that foul was offensive. Got to give Sydney Terveen a lot of credit for that beautiful pass down low to Sadie Meerman. I think Meerman was caught a little bit too quickly underneath the hoop. Couldn't get it to go. We've got a timeout on the floor. It's a 60-second timeout. It's sponsored by AgTegra. We'll take it with them, and we'll be back right after this on KGFX.
Explore the 2023 Lincoln Navigator at Capital City Ford in Lincoln. Every time you approach your Lincoln, you'll receive a recarpet welcome. Twin turbocharged 3.5 V6 engine with auto start-stop technology, you'll travel confidently with technology that meets all your needs. Now you can get the 2023 Navigator for 5.9% at 72 months. Stop in to see the full vehicle lineup at Capital City Ford in Lincoln. Capital City Ford in Pierce, South Dakota.
Back to the Oahe Federal Credit Union Press Box. Oahe Federal Credit Union, where people are worth more than money.
She has been working tirelessly, not just right from the top. She's been moving herself back further and further, even to the point where she's outside NBA range trying to take that shot. But she's just finding ways to get comfortable. So we're out of the AgTegra timeout. Acres ahead can maximize your farm's earning potential straight from the start. Contact your local AgTegra cooperative today. Graceland Taylor back into the game. Molly Olson with a pass up ahead for Emery Larson. Lennox Dupree will slow things down. Tyler Mooney into the game for the Lady Knights. Emery Larson on the far side wing. Here's a quick shot from Olson just inside the elbow. That's off the back iron, no good. She fights for the rebound, and Graceland Taylor is able to get it after Emery Larson bumped it back out. So a nice job by Molly Olson keeping the possession alive. Kick to the corner. Larson for a quick three. That is good. What did we tell you about Emery Larson outside the arc? When she gets an open look, she's going to hit it. And that one wasn't necessarily open. That was great coverage from the Lady Knights. But Emery Larson with an incredible quick pull. She's able to get it to go down. Here's a quick out-of-control shot from Julia Eggert. But the reason it was out of control was she was being fouled. Eggert is listed at 5'10", but she looks like she stands taller than that. Eggert, a 5'10" senior forward. She misses the first free throw off the front iron. The lead is 9-4 for the Govs with 3:31 to play here in the first quarter. I know we're only a little bit over halfway through this first period of play, but I would have to imagine this is exactly how Kirk Bebout, head coach of the Governors, would want this game to start. Eggert knocks down her free throw. That's her first points of the ball game. It's 9-5 now, Govs in front. Taylor going to fake the pass, brings it up the far sideline. Olson dribbles and able to break away free. Now passes it through to Taylor. Olson over to Larson in the corner. Another open look for Emery Larson off the back iron, no good. Dupree gets the rebound. Can't hit the putback. And the rebound is pulled in by Abby Makuska, who has just checked in for the Lady Knights as well. Ellie Meyer heaves a three. That is no good. Mooney there for the rebound, chasing it down. Almost runs out of bounds right in front of the Govs bench. Meyer driving into the lane, kicks it outside. Deep three here from Terveen is nothing but net. That one had some distance to it, well outside the arc, and Sydney Terveen cuts it down to a 1-point deficit. 9-8 on our Wegner Auto scoreboard. Emery Larson's three is blocked by Terveen. Terveen with a big heave pass up ahead. Finds Ruby Moore. Kicked inside for Tyler Mooney. That shot is blocked, and Graceland Taylor gets to the loose ball. This has been helter-skelter action. Quick three from Taylor is good. The threes are falling for the Govs. That's how they've gotten all 12 of their points thus far tonight. 12-8 now. Terveen wants another three from the corner. That rattles in and out. Dupree chasing down the loose ball. Tyler Mooney gets to it there first, but throws it away to Dupree. Dupree weaving her way through defenders. Passes to the corner for Larson. She thought about three. Thinks better of it as she had three Lady Knights get over to her in the corner. Taylor on the near side wing. Govs coming right at us as we're positioned right behind their own basket. That pass inside for Addison Soma goes off her fingertips. It's taken away by Makuska. Pass up ahead intended for Ellie Meyer. It's just a bit over her head, and that'll go out of bounds. So the quick turnaround right back to the Govs. Kirk Bebout trying to will his team. And he's going to have a word with Addison Soma, both hands on her shoulders. A good teaching moment for Kirk Bebout right there to Addison Soma, who had an outstanding game, as we mentioned, against Aberdeen Central. She was our Bauman Lumber player of the game for her play down low against Taryn Hermanson. Pass up ahead for Emery Larson, almost stripped away, and now it will be taken away by Sadie Meerman. Still 12-8 for the Govs. Here's a three for Mooney. That's in and out, no good. Dupree with the rebound. Up ahead for Larson. What a pass. Can Larson finish the two? She's fouled, and she can't make the bucket, but she can make up for it at the line. That was an outstanding pass from Lennox Dupree, her second gorgeous full-court pass up to Emery Larson here in the first quarter. Larson quickly fires her first free throw and knocks it down. Julia Eggert checking back into the game for the Lady Knights. Larson with a deep breath, one dribble, and fires. Knocks it down. Always love seeing the different free throw routines from all these great players around the state. Larson doesn't think about it too much. Here's a quick shot inside for Julia Eggert. A nice find there from Sydney Terveen. And it's 14-10. We're under a minute to play in the first quarter. Govs with the lead. Good passing gets it up to Emery Larson. She takes it inside the arc. Tried to kick it up for Olsen. Almost stolen away, but Olsen uses her strength to keep it alive. A block underneath by Ellie Meyer turns it over. Lady Knights out with numbers. Lennox Dupree doing a nice job covering, and now we've got a 10-second difference in game clock and shot clock. Ruby Moore fires a three, and it's nothing but net. 14-13. Lady Knights trail by one, and Lennox Dupree almost gave it right back with the pass up ahead for Emery Larson. Ruby Moore came flying across the court to stick her left hand out in front of that one. 28 seconds to play here in the first quarter. Lady Knights have switched the momentum. It's almost as if these quarters have been played a tale of two halves in this quarter. It was a very hot start for the Govs. Lady Knights were able to kind of stave off that momentum and bring this thing back within 1 point, still 14-13. Graceland Taylor is going to inbound right in front of the O'Gorman bench. Shot clock is shut off. Lennox Dupree brings it right to the middle of the O'Gorman logo at midcourt. 10 seconds to play. Over to Larson. Good coverage from the Knights. Dupree takes it in. Shot is blocked. Mackenzie Flotmeyer there for the rebound. Can't get the putback jumper, and that buzzer will sound the end of the first quarter, and what an energetic first quarter it was. Govs lead 14-13 on our Wegner Auto scoreboard. We'll be back in 60 seconds for the start of quarter number 2 live on KGFX.
Online loan application. You can go to our website and apply for a loan when it's most convenient for you. We make getting loan approval fast and easy. Our local lenders are available to assist you if you have any questions. We make it pain-free to get that loan you've been wanting. We're an equal housing lender. Oahe Federal Credit Union, your hometown credit union since 1955. Federally insured by NCUA.
Every new year requires new parts, and that's why you need to check out the updated Grossenberg Parts Catalog for specials on planter parts and many other items to help you prepare for planting season and the rest of the year. Ask about our large selection of hydraulic hose fabrication ends and hoses, plus batteries and chargers to get you through those cold January nights. Stop by one of our 9 locations today or go to grossenberg.com for more details. Grossenberg Implement, where service is the other half of a great product.
Advertising. Welcome back to the Owyhee Federal Credit Union Press Box. Owyhee Federal Credit Union, where people are worth more than money.
From Sioux Falls as the Pierre Governors lead the O'Gorman Lady Knights 14-13. Welcome back into our broadcast booth. I'm Justin Cowart. Big props to that O'Gorman Lady Knight cheerleader who went to the top of the tower and had all the pom-poms thrown at her. She made a hoop with her arms. And the O'Gorman student section made quite a few buckets, and at the expense of the face of that young cheerleader. Lady Knights will start with the first possession here of the second quarter. Ruby Moore driving in, missed the shot off the shoulder of Mackenzie Flotmeyer. She went for the rebound. Kyra Hermanson would get the loose ball, drive it in the lane, and would draw the foul. Hermanson has 1 point tonight. She's 1 of 2 from the free throw line, looking to tie it up and then give O'Gorman the lead. She drops down the first, tied up at 14 apiece. Hermanson with 1 foul. Second free throw is true. And just like that, O'Gorman in front, and a quick takeaway almost, but Molly Olson was able to save it. O'Gorman has ratcheted up that defense, and as Kent Colesrud told us, not like there's any absence of offense for O'Gorman here tonight, but the great offense from the Govs has forced his defense's hand. Second shot by Dupree, no good. Olson with another opportunity, and now she's going to get wrapped up, and we'll get a jump ball. Possession arrow favoring the Govs. Jasmine Yost into the game for the second time tonight with a quick pass into Olson. Turnaround floater from Olson is no good. That was good coverage there from Kyra Hermanson. Out with it quickly is Ruby Moore. Jasmine Yost guarding her. Ruby Moore shakes her off and takes it into the lane and lays it up and in for 2. So Ruby Moore has got her 5th points of the game, and a quick steal here from the Lady Knights. Layup is up for Sadie Mearman. That's no good. Lady Knights will control. Another 3 from Ruby Moore is down. Her second 3 of the ball game. She's got 5 points in as many seconds for the Lady Knights, and they're quickly up 6 points now. It's 20-14. So Addison Soma will check back into the game. Lady Knights with the press. Emery Larson with a nice pass up from Gracelyn Taylor brings it into the front court. Olson tried to get it through to Dupree, and Julia Eggert read that perfectly. Eggert trying to take it the distance. Blocked by Dupree underneath. She gets the rebound, puts up the layup, no good. Gets the rebound again, but this time it will be called a jump ball. More great hands from Lennox Dupree underneath. Originally, Dupree got the block. Eggert, as I mentioned earlier, playing much taller than 5'10", got the loose ball, went back up again, missed the layup, and then Lennox Dupree got her left hand on the ball in the third shot attempt and forced the jump. It'll stay with the Lady Knights. Ruby Moore will float this one in for Julia Eggert. Now we've got a travel against Eggert. Good job by Addison Soma at the top of the key, applying the defensive pressure. There is still yet to be a basket made inside the arc for the Govs. All 14 of their points have either come from the free throw line or outside the arc. Olson dribbles, turns around as she crosses midcourt, now swings it to Lennox Dupree. Pounce pass from Soma inside, saved by Larson. Quickly to Gracelyn Taylor. She was wide open at the net, didn't take the shot. Gets it back with a steal. Olson has an open look at the hoop. That one goes in and out. And Eggert's there for another rebound. Lady Knights out with it quickly. Down low is Kyra Hermanson. Kick to the corner for Terveen. She heaves a 3. That's off the side iron, no good. Taylor there for the rebound. Picks up her dribble. Bounce pass through to Lennox Dupree. Dupree with pace. Swings it up for Larson. She's got a wide open look at three. That's off the front iron, no good, off the backboard. Out with it is Ruby Moore. Ruby Moore trying to cut through some defenders, passes it through to Terveen, right back to Moore. Moore with a quick jump shot, and that touches off the shot clock above the rim. Tyler Mooney checking back into the game. Abby McCuska also back onto the floor. Molly Olson will take a seat. Graceland Taylor with an overhead pass. Swings to Emery Larson, and now Dupree has it. Kicks back to Larson in the corner for three. Play still 20-14 lead. Now make it 23-14 after Ruby Moore knocked down another three. She has got 3 threes so far in this first half. Bounce pass inside. Kicks back out to Dupree at the top of the key. Bounce pass through to Larson. That extra pass to Addison Soma was picked off by Abby McCuska. And the Govs trying to make that extra pass, but they're turning down open looks at the hoop. And it's turning into steals. There's a steal from Emery Larson on the defensive end. Larson will settle after this short break.
At Avera Orthopedics, we're transforming pain into possibility every day. Whether you're chasing a personal best or simply want to enjoy life to the fullest, our specialized care is designed
where to spend your money? Are you reaching the right audience? If you are looking for an effective method that reaches a large fan base at once, then here's your ticket with Live Ticket TV. With over 9.
What if we back to the Oahe Federal Credit Union press box. Oahe Federal Credit Union, where people are worth more than money.
And they've got a wall almost full of state team championship trophies and plaques, as this has been an incredible program of success all the way across the board. Football, golf, tennis, you name it. This night's program has had success, and they have had plenty of success under Kent Colesrud. He's been here 28 years, been a mainstay in this program, and he just looks like a basketball guy. He's got the crew cut haircut. And now we've got a timeout taken by Mr. Colesrud as Tyler Mooney was getting in some trouble there. It'll be a 30-second timeout. We'll stay right here for it. Let's recap some of the individual scoring for you here through this first half. As I mentioned, all of the points for the Govs tonight before that Emery Larson 2-point bucket came from either outside the arc or at the free throw line. Emery Larson has got 7 points thus far. Lennox Dupree with 6. She's made 2 threes. Graceland Taylor has got 1 3-pointer made. It's been the emergence of Miss Ruby Moore, the 5'8 sophomore for the Lady Knights, that has gotten them back in front. She's hit 3 big threes and has got 11 points here early on in this ball game. Moore brings it up, hands it off to Mooney. Terveen almost loses it. She's able to get back to it. Ruby Moore thought about a corner 3. Good coverage over there from Emery Larson. Bounce pass inside, and now a tie-up with Abby McCuska, and Addison Soma will win back the possession for the Pierre Governors. Sadie Meerman back into the game. Graceland Taylor also checking in on the Gov side. Jasmine Yost will take a seat. Dupree has got it. She's met instantly by Sadie Meerman. 3.5 to play here in the second quarter. Still 23-16. Lady Knights with the lead. Inside for Soma. She's fouled across the arms. And Tyler Mooney will be the guilty party there. Addison Soma going to try to cut into this deficit with 2 free throws. And this will be crucially important for the Govs tonight. Making these free throws in their trips to the line. Soma knocks down the first. That's Soma's first points of the ball game. She's got 2 fouls. She and Molly Olson going to be critical tonight for the Govs in the absence of Grace Richter. Soma knocks down the second. 2 big free throws there for the Govs, makes it 23-18. Olsen back into the game. Ruby Moore will bring it forward. Just got a note from Brian Oakland, who's got the Pierre boys game in town tonight. Harrisburg up by 6 at the half. Here's a 3 from Ruby Moore, no good off the side iron. It's going to be chased down by Makuska. Another possession won on the offensive rebounding from the Lady Knights. Into the elbow for Eggert. Moore's got it at the top of the key. Plenty of time, 20 seconds on the shot clock. And Lennox Dupree with active hands able to force the steal. Passed up for Emery Larson. And it's taken right back by Ellie Meyer. Moore from about 15 feet from the side is up and good. And Ruby Moore is in her groove. 25-18, Lady Knights with the lead. 16th points for Ruby Moore here early on in this game. Molly Olsen going to get the ball outside at the top of the key. Tried to give it off to Graceland Taylor, and Ruby Moore read that like a book. She's got nothing but hardwood in front of her. She lays it up and in. And Ruby Moore might get to 20 points before the first half is all said and done. Dupree feeds it ahead for Larson. She steps inside the arc and knocks down the deep 2-point shot. So a nice answer there for the Govs. We're going to need more of that. Here's another quick 3. Sadie Meerman this time for the Lady Knights. That's no good, but Julia Eggert there to secure the rebound. Ruby Moore eyes up a 3. She's got 21 points. My, oh my. Brian Oakland wasn't lying when she said keep an eye out for Ruby Moore. Here's a quick shot from Molly Olsen. That's no good. Rattles in and out. Moore with the rebound. She's bringing it forward. What a pass inside. Beautiful look, and Abby Makuska lays it up for 2. So Ruby Moore not only doing it with the shot, she's facilitating points as well. Lennox Dupree trying to chase down a loose ball here in the near side corner. That one will be taken away by Moore. Passed up ahead for Julia Eggert. Eggert's got it, lays it up and in for 2. What a flurry of points, 34-20. The Lady Knights have broken this thing wide open. Dupree bringing it forward. Pulls a deep 3. That's no good. That was kind of a forced shot, but Lennox Dupree knows the Govs need points. Ruby Moore out with it. Bounce pass through. Left-handed layup is up and good for Sadie Meerman. And the lead is now 16 with 30 seconds to play here in the first half. Kind of a shell-shocked flurry of points for the Pierre Governors. It was just seemingly a 6-point game. Inside for Olsen. Olsen kicks out to Larson. Larson gives up the 3 for Lennox Dupree, who knocks it down. Dupree has got 9. 8 seconds to play. Inside for Eggert. She goes up and she is fouled, and she will head to the line for 2. (36-23). Eggert with a couple dribbles at the line, fires the first, gets the friendly roll. Couple substitutions for both sides. Jasmine Yost back into the game. Second free throw is up and good for Eggert. And now the lead back to 15. 4 seconds. Dupree trying to find a shot. Heaves it from half court. In and out. Almost got it to go. And at the end of the first half, the Lady Knights lead the Govs 38-23 after a offensive flurry to close out the first half. We'll recap all of it for you here as we get into our CHS River Plains halftime show. And we'll get all that for you right when we come back after this 3-minute break on KGFX.
Make plans to join.
It isn't a place to lock up money. It's a place to set it free. What if the point of banking wasn't to bank at all, but to put your ideas to work? What if your bank asked, what if, a little more? Well, what if we told you we do? We're American Bank and Trust, where what if meets why not? If you're ready to change what you get out of banking, start a relationship with us. What if you made the move today?
When you're thinking of a new or used car, motorcycle, pickup, or RV, think of us. We make all sorts of vehicle loans. We can set you up with payments that fit your budget. So if you have getting some new wheels in mind, stop by and see us. We'll get you the right loan. Dakota Plains Federal Credit Union, federally insured by NCUA. We're big on you.
We're small enough to know your name, but we're big on you.
When you're in the need for high-quality replacement auto parts, look no further than Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop in Pierre. Zander's has been servicing the Pierre area for over 40 years. Their professional parts techs can get you the part you need and get you back on the road. Stop by Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop at 500 West Sioux in Pierre or call 224-9221. Zander's, your source for domestic and foreign auto parts and accessories.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
At Ringneck Energy, their mission is to produce renewable energy that adds value to grain and livestock production, enhances the income of their investor partners, and provide a safe, rewarding work environment. Located at 901 Redwood Avenue in Oneida, South Dakota. Call 605-945-6900 or check ringneckenergy.com. A proud supporter of local schools and wishes all students the best of luck in all their activities during the school year, creating economic opportunities in our community.
Ready to gain an edge in your career? Tide Machinery's Service Technician Apprenticeship Program is designed for anyone wishing to become a diesel mechanic working on Case IH equipment through full-time, on-the-job training. Enjoy hands-on work experience, learn from factory-trained service experts, and apply your knowledge from school directly to your work with this unique program opportunity. Become a titan in the industry and grow with a dealership that invests in you at Tide Machinery, Highmore, Miller, and Pierre, your local Case IH dealer. Visit TitanMachinery.com/careers to learn more.
The Best Western Ramkota Hotel in Rapid City supports all South Dakota student athletes and their families. They are conveniently located off Interstate 90, close to downtown and minutes from the beautiful Black Hills. The Ramkota offers sports and family-friendly rates. Guests can relax for free in the indoor water park. They have 36,000 square feet of banquet and meeting space, and the award-winning Minerva's Restaurant and Bar is located on site. Best Western Ramkota welcomes everyone to beautiful Rapid City, South Dakota.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs. There's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
When life gets hard and our thoughts get too much to bear, finding the resiliency within us can help us find healing. The 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline provides 24/7 free support for anyone in suicidal distress or emotional crisis. All texts and calls are anonymous and connect you to local resources that uphold cultural values and pave the way to healing. Find the strength within you. Find the strength within our culture. Reach out if you need help today.
Wow, Bill, you're walking so much better. What did you do?
Well, I got so tired of the pain and nearly fell. And one of my friends recommended physical therapy at Winter Physical Therapy. And you know what? My back also stopped hurting.
Huh. So how did you get started?
My doctor wrote me a referral, but that's not always needed. Turns out you always have a choice where you want to go.
So why did you choose Winter Physical Therapy?
I love to support our locally owned small businesses, and quite frankly, they give great personalized care.
Winter Physical Therapy. Exceptional care.
That moment when you realize your furnace is stone cold busted. We're talking a real put on every sweater you own, I can't feel my feet, penguin predicament. But fear not, there's an expert for that.
Let your local heating experts at Pites Service Experts keep you warm with $50 off any furnace repair.
Like it toasty? There's an expert for that.
Call Pites Service Experts at 866-EXPERTS. See website for license details.
For over 70 years, Pitt's Design Build has earned our reputation locally for serving communities across South Dakota. We provide design and building services for schools, hospitals, churches, commercial offices, multifamily housing, and so much more. Pitt's Design Build is conveniently located in Pierre, Mitchell, and Sioux Falls to serve you and your organization. We bring value to our clients by facilitating the design and/or construction process. Give us a call today and check us out at pittsdesignbuild.com for a free building consultation.
The Corner Station Convenience Store and the Crossing Pub are both conveniently located on Pleasant Drive in Pierre, South Dakota. At the Corner Station, grab your favorite hot and cold beverages and snacks while filling your vehicle up with Cenex brand gasoline. The Corner Station also features a super tunnel car wash to keep your vehicle sparkling clean. At the Crossing, grab a cold beverage and check out their selection of appetizers while watching the Stanley County Buffaloes and Pierre Governors live on their big screen televisions. Best of luck to all area students from the Corner Station and the Crossing.
DRG Media Group Sports is the official voice of the Pierre Governors.
Our hash mark over the middle and wide open at the 30-yard line. Carter shuffle by and touchdown. Here's Olsen, plenty of time, 3 seconds, gets to shoot, and it's good for 3.
From football, volleyball, and soccer to basketball, wrestling, and softball, follow the Pierre Governors on the official voice of the Govs, River 92.7, and also on the River 92.7 page of the DRG News smartphone app and drgnews.com.
Briggs Trucking and Construction in Fort Pierre provides quality freight transportation services, cargo hauling, excavation, and demolition services. They also specialize in dirt and gravel work for everything from commercial work to new construction. Briggs Trucking and Construction will haul everything from light poles to farm and agricultural supplies. The bigger the job or the bigger the load, the better, as that is where their expertise really shines. Contact Briggs Trucking and Construction at 605-280-2848 or email them at cbriggs25@pi.midco.net to visit about your next project.
Graham Tire of Pierre is your premier hometown shop, specializing in tires to fit vehicles, from ATVs to large farm equipment and everything in between. At your tire store next door, you can find a plethora of brand name tires that range from 4 to 10 ply and much more. Our highly skilled technicians can handle brakes, heating, and air conditioning. Call us today at 224-8643 or visit us at grahamtire.com. Graham Tire is a proud sponsor of Pierre and surrounding communities' local activities.
Scott Darnell with Lee Real Estate in Pierre is ready to help you find your dream home. There are 10 things you need to do to buy or sell your home. Number 1, call him at 605-220-2676, and he'll handle the other 9. As your resident realtor on a bike, he will make buying or selling your home feel like a walk in the park, not an Ironman triathlon. Find him on Facebook or email scott@LeeRealEstatePierre.com. Lee Real Estate and Scott are proud sponsors of Central South Dakota Youth Sports and Events broadcast on Live Ticket TV.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Welcome back to the Oahe Federal Credit Union Press Box. Oahe Federal Credit Union, where people are worth more than money.
Buy a live ticket. And the only reason you're listening to Governor Basketball tonight is because of our great sponsors and because of Haley Hansen back in the DRG Media Group World Studios keeping us up on air. It's been a Ruby Moore show here tonight. She's got 21 points in the first half alone. And she will start with the ball first for the Lady Knights. Absolute offensive explosion for O'Gorman there in the second quarter. Got them out to this 15-point lead. Terveen at the top of the key. Moore's got it, turning the court, takes it to the free throw line, now swung out. Sadie Meerman gives off. Kyra Hermanson lays it up and lays it in with the left hand. Now a quick steal from Ruby Moore. Terveen's got it on the elbow. Kick to Moore on the wing. Fires another three. In and out. Rebound by Eggert. No good, but she's fouled by Olsen underneath. And will head to the line for two. This Lady Knights team just knows where each other are on the floor so well. You can tell there's a familiarity and a comfortability within this girls' squad as Julia Eggert knocks down the first free throw. Second one is up and good. And another steal, this time Ruby Moore. Here's a three from Terveen. No good, rebounded by the Lady Knights. Up with it, no good is Meerman. They still control. Kick to the corner. Three from Hermanson off the front iron, no good. And yet another offensive rebound for the Lady Knights. Govs just cannot get the ball back. Ruby Moore pump fakes a three. Drives in, 14-footer, no good off the front iron. Another offensive rebound. Put back, no good. And now Molly Olsen will be tied up by Julia Eggert. That was 5 offensive rebounds by my count and 1 solo possession for the Lady Knights. And that is why they are out to the 42-23 lead. Press is back on for the Lady Knights as Gracelyn Taylor tried to feed it through to Lennox Dupree off the fingertips of Julia Eggert. Olsen will inbound right in front of the O'Gorman bench. Their defense is just non-stop, hounding, and they're everywhere. Trap is on. Dupree tries to feed it forward. Nice pass up ahead for Molly Olsen. She finds Emery Larson. Larson steps inside the arc, puts up a jumper, too strong off the back iron. Fight for the loose ball down on the floor. We've got a jump ball. Addison Soma tied up with Sadie Meerman. Govs will retain the possession. Still 42-23. Lady Knights in front. Soma's got it at the top of the key, down along the baseline for Gracelyn Taylor. She finds a little lane to the basket, puts it up and in, and she's fouled. So a nice take by Gracelyn Taylor. That's her 5th points of the ball game, and she can find her 6th with this free throw. So Taylor will try to get the three-point play the old-fashioned way. Fires the free throw, no good, but Olsen there for the rebound. Quick three from Larson, just short. Gracelyn Taylor went out of bounds to save it, but her foot was on the baseline. Nice job by Molly Olsen. I know they didn't get any points out of it, but they were able to get a rebound and get themselves another opportunity. Bounce pass up for Terveen. They beat the press. Kick to the corner for Meerman. She heaves a three. Nothing but net for Sadie Meerman. That's her first deep ball of the game. Dupree feeds it up for Emery Larson. Almost stolen away by Terveen on the cross-court pass for Gracelyn Taylor. And you can just see the clock being sped up in real time for the Govs with this Lady Knights press. The decisions are happening faster and faster, and another steal is a perfect example of that right here. Eggert out the other way. Layup is uncontested and good. Smart play there by Lennox Dupree, not fouling Julia Eggert on the take. Didn't want to turn that 2-point play into a 3-point play. 47-25. Lady Knights lead. Olsen on the wing. Eggert climbs the ladder, deflects the pass, gets the steal. and will finish the 2. Timeout is taken by Kirk Bebout. It's an Agtegra timeout, and we'll take it with him. We'll be back in 60 seconds after this short break on KGFX.
At Black Hills, Dakota Pro Air is a locally family-owned business that has been taking care of farmers' aerial needs since 2020. With locations in Letcher and Miller, Dakota Pro Air is able to provide service to a large area. Ground conditions too wet, or just don't want those sprayer tracks in your field? Give Dakota Pro Air a call for all your chemical and fertilizer application needs at 605-248-2314.
Olson Plumbing in Pierre provides complete plumbing and drain cleaning services to commercial and residential customers. Olson Plumbing understands how the simple things in life are often the things we can't live without, and running water is the top of the list. Olson Plumbing offers 24/7 emergency services, and they can be at your location in under an hour in most cases. If you need help with your plumbing system, call Olson Plumbing 605-224-6436.
Welcome back to the Milwaukee Federal Credit Union Press Box. Milwaukee Federal Credit Union. The people are worth more than money.
Contact your local Agtegra cooperative today. It's a 49-25 lead for the Lady Knights, and they have just found another steal. This time it's Tyla Mooney. She tries to kick it to the corner, looking for Sadie Meerman. Excuse me, I'll change that. She was looking for Abby Makuska. She ran out from underneath our atrium here, so I just took a wild guess on the number. Gubs with it, bringing it up. Lennox Dupree fires it ahead for Emery Larson. When the Gubs have been able to beat the press of the Lady Knights, they've been able to get their offense and find some open looks. But that is when they've been able to beat the press. Here's a quick 3 from Taylor. No good. Soma with a strong rebound. She is fouled underneath and will head to the line for 2. Soma's made 2 free throws tonight in her only trip to the line. That's where her 2 points have come from. Soma squats way down, fires the first and makes. And Kent Colesrud, he told us, listen, when my offense is lacking, I rely on the defense and the rebounding to keep us afloat. And he's had that, but he's also had Ruby Moore tonight. He's had 21 points in the first quarter, or first half alone. She almost had 21, it seems like, in the first quarter. Almost stolen away by Gracelyn Taylor. And now Jasmine Yost with some active hands facilitates the steal. Emery Larson there to take away the loose ball. So Jasmine Yost makes a nice play on the defensive end. Goes back the other way. 4:10 to play. Quick shot by Taylor is no good. Makuska is there for the rebound. Moore's got it. Quick pass up ahead. Tyla Mooney to the corner for Terveen. Terveen knocks down the 3. Well, there's no doubt all these Lady Knights can shoot the basketball. Gracelyn Taylor gets the pass, drives it in from the wing. Off the glass, no good. Ruby Moore with the rebound. Moore passes it up ahead, and it's taken out of bounds by Ellie Meyer, just a little bit too far out in front of her. The lead is 52-27 for the Lady Knights with 3:37 remaining in the third quarter. Wilson will feed it into Dupree. Dupree is going to be picked up by Tyla Mooney across midcourt. Dupree moves to her left, swung to Soma at the top of the key. Ollie Olson wants a 3 from the left side wing. That's off the side iron, no good. Rebound is chased down by Ellie Meyer. Forced up ahead, Dupree playing safety back there. Read that pass beautifully and picked it off. Here comes Dupree down the lane. Right-handed layup, just a bit strong off the front iron. And out the other way with it is Tyla Mooney. Mooney brings it into the lane, hands it off. It's kicked out. And now we've got, I believe, a travel against Sadie Meerman. One of the few blemishes on the night tonight for O'Gorman. They've had a couple travels, but that's about it. Kent Colesrud. Big thanks to Kent Colesrud as well for taking the time to give us the information earlier this week about his team. Here's another steal from this Lady Knights squad. Up ahead with it is Ellie Meyer. She lays it up and in for two. Olsen brings it forward, picks up the dribble. She was picked up instantly by Tyler Mooney. It's 54-27. Olsen on the left side wing. Tried to get it to Jasmine Yost in the corner. Sydney Terveen stuck her right paw out there, was able to deflect it out of play. Dupree will control and hand off to Olsen on the left wing. She steps inside the arc, looking for a outlet. Gets it to Yost. Quick three from Larson from the corner. Rattles out, no good. Soma there with a nice rebound, and she's able to lay it up and in for two. Soma's got 5 points now. The ball is forced out of bounds. Molly Olsen was there hassling. She forced Sadie Meerman to lose the control. Couple substitutions coming in. Kyra Hermanson and Julia Eggert back into the game for the Lady Knights. Same starting five. Swap out Jasmine Yost for Gracelyn Taylor here for the Govs. Terveen's got it on the near side wing. Hand inside on Addison Soma as Kyra Hermanson got the pass, and they're going to say too much contact. So that's Soma's third foul. Dupree gets a hand on the inbound pass, but it's controlled by the Lady Knights. Kicked here near side corner, now brought back out by Sadie Meerman. Down in the corner is Hermanson along the baseline. Out of control shot, knocks off the back of the backboard. Wow. I don't know if she was trying to shoot that or get the pass out. The backboard just happened to get in the way. Dupree cuts through two defenders and gets it up across midcourt. Olsen at the top of the key, fakes the pass. Kick to Larson in the corner. Pass was a little soft, so she couldn't get the three up. She drives the lane, draws the contact. And Emery Larson will have a chance to add on to her stat line. Larson's first free throw is up and rattles out. She's sitting at 9 points. Looking to get to double digits here. Ruby Moore back into the game for the Lady Knights. Tyler Mooney takes a seat. Larson connects on the second free throw and makes it a 24-point deficit. Yost picking up Ruby Moore. Ruby Moore with a pass up ahead. Terveen climbs the ladder to catch that one up high. Inside, Olsen fighting for the loose ball. Addison Soma able to come away with it. Floats a pass ahead for Yost. Yost up the floor, draws the contact. And they'll call that on Ruby Moore. As active as Ruby Moore is on both ends of the floor, that's just her first foul of the evening. Over in the state capitol, the boys team having some difficulty with Harrisburg as Jasmine Yost misses the first free throw. A 14-0 run by Harrisburg to close out the third quarter. Gives Harrisburg a 54-38 lead. Yost missed the second free throw. Molly Olsen over there for the rebound, and she'll get tied up. It was Sadie Meerman. Possession arrow favoring the Lady Knights. 1:15 to play in the third quarter. Ruby Moore working on Jasmine Yost. Swung ahead for Terveen. Terveen with a bounce pass through. Kicked back out. Terveen has it on the wing. Hands off to Eggert. Eggert pump fakes a deep two. Now takes it down in the lane. Can't hit the layup. Dupree gets the rebound. Able to get away and free herself from Eggert. Under a minute to play. Nice pass up ahead for Larson. Larson's turnaround jumper is good. It's the third time we've seen a nice outlet pass from Lennox Dupree as she chases down a loose ball, throws it up and over her head. It's saved by the Lady Knights. Here's a three. That's no good off the front iron. Fighting for the rebound is Molly Olsen and Julia Eggert. Olsen wins it. Nice pass ahead for Jasmine Yost. Govs have numbers. Inside for Soma. She puts up 2. Can't hit it. It's out of bounds, and we'll see who they signal it off of. They're going to say that it goes off of Sydney Terveen, and we'll stay with the Govs. Yost looking, got to get it in, just does. In the final seconds of those 5 that they're allotted, Soma drives in the lane. Thought there was a travel, no call. Everybody in the building thought there was. Now Dupree will drive the lane and draws the foul. I will say, if this game was a 1 or 2 possession game, I think the crowd might have been a little bit more turned up about that no call on the travel against Addison Soma, but Dupree shakes it off. She's going to head to the line. First free throw for Lennox Dupree is up and good. That gets her into double digits tonight. 11.2 remaining, so O'Gorman can take the last shot as Lennox Dupree knocks down the second free throw. Moore's got it. She's got 9 seconds. Jasmine Yost not going to let her get an open look. Kicked inside for Eggert. Down low and now swung out for Meerman. Need to get a shot off. Heaved by Eggert. That is no good. But O'Gorman carries a 20-point lead into the 4th and final quarter on our Wegner Auto scoreboard. It's 54-34. We'll be back in 60 seconds with the conclusion of this game right here on KGFX.
You asked for it, not...
In a world that's always moving, your journey matters. And at Iverson Auto Group, we're here to get you on the road with a great selection of new and used vehicles and trailers, and keep you on the road with top-notch service, maintenance, and support. Every mile of your journey, the experienced team at Iverson Auto in Mitchell and Huron are here to help. Visit us in Mitchell and Huron or start your search at iversonauto.com to begin your journey today.
Welcome back to the Oahe Federal Credit Union Press Box. Oahe Federal Credit Union, where people are worth more than money.
On a Friday night. You know Gorman is the Lady Knights lead by 20. It's 54-34. Lennox Dupree trying to cut into that with a 3. That just rattles in and out. Julia Eggert comes down with the rebound, and she comes out with a furious pace. Bounce pass inside for Terveen was picked off by Yost. A lot of contact down low. They'll call Julia Eggert on the whack. Nice job by Jasmine Yost. Yost will inbound. Press still on here for the Lady Knights. Not making it easy to get this ball in on either end of the floor. Pass is taken away by Meerman. They tried to kick it to the corner. Dupree deflected it. Lady Knights control. Tyler Mooney driving in, loses it. Addison Soma down to the floor. What a save by Jasmine Yost on the pass from Addison Soma. 2 nice plays there from Soma and Yost. Dupree driving in. A lot of contact down low. She loses control. No whistle, but she will keep the possession. Not sure if we'll be able to get head coach Kirk Bebout on the headset after this one. It's bit of a maze to get up here to this nice perch that we're overlooking this gorgeous court from. Here's a quick 3 from Jasmine Yost, and she knocks it down. Nice shot from Jasmine Yost as she gets herself on the stat sheet with a 3. 54-37. If the Govs are going to make a run, now is the time. Meerman with it, now swung to the top of the key. Quick 3 from Ruby Moore. That rattles in and out. Gracelyn Taylor gets the rebound. Under 7 minutes to play here in the 4th quarter. Here's a 3 from Larson. Govs need this to go. It's no good. Rebound is pulled in by Mooney. Mooney cutting her way through defenders. Swings it up quickly for Hermanson. Hermanson takes it in the lane. Can't get it to go. Dupree there to collect it. Taylor brings it forward, inside for Soma at the top of the key. Soma looks around, dumps it off to Taylor. Larson controls with Moore right in her face. Here's Taylor. 14-point lead for the Lady Knights. The Govs with the last 6 points and a timeout taken by Kent Colesrud. Well, the Govs fans still believe. How about you, folks? Don't go anywhere. We'll be back in 30 seconds after this Agtegra timeout on KGFX.
At Jan Bussey Ford in Highmore, they've been building partnerships for life by treating customers right, offering a low-pressure sales process, no haggling over price, passing low overhead savings on, and providing a Ford-certified service department fixing it right the very first time. If you're looking for a new Ford, a quality pre-owned vehicle, a new or used ATV, or a trailer, stop by Jan Bussey Ford in Highmore and experience the difference.
Jan Bussey Ford, building partnerships for life.
Welcome back to the Oahe Federal Credit Union Press Box. Oahe Federal Credit Union, where people are worth more than money.
And they're trailing 54-40 here with about 6 minutes left remaining in the fourth quarter. There is something good they can take away from this win. And I know Kirk Bebout doesn't want to hear that, and this thing's far from over, folks. But it was a 27-point lead for the Lady Knights at one point. Govs were staring in the face of a running clock. But some great defense, some great offense here in the last couple minutes has shrunk this lead for the Lady Knights down to 14. And we know how quickly the Govs can score. They're a great outside shooting team. You just need a couple more baskets to go and shift that momentum in your favor. You got a ball game. Lady Knights will inbound, trying to stave off this momentous push here early in the fourth quarter with 6:02 remaining. Terveen swings to the top of the key for Mooney. Inside for Meyer. Meyer out to Terveen, up to the top for Mooney. And now we've got a foul against Addison Soma just outside the block. Both teams now with one team foul. Mooney will inbound to Meyer. After the foul, fresh shot clock. Knights seem perfectly content with using a majority, especially if they can come away with a basket. Shot clock down to 14. Out to the wing for Mooney. Cross-court pass for Moore. Down low inside for Makuska. Pass finds its way through to Terveen, who knocks down a three. So when you can waste that much time off the shot clock and come away with a bucket, especially three, that just feels like a dagger in the heart of the Govs. It's a 17-point lead. Here's Dupree trying to answer with a three. That one rattles out. Ellie Meyer with the rebound, back up with it with pace. Off to Tyler Mooney. Under 5 minutes to play. Mooney drives, kicks out to Moore. Terveen from the same exact spot for three again. That one circles the rim and falls out. Dupree gets the rebound, trying to use her speed to get coast to coast. Larson from the wing for three. That's off the mark and will bounce out of play. And another credit to the Pierre Governor defense. Ruby Moore finished the first half with 21. Her current point total still sits at 21. So they have shut her down for the most part here in the second half. Makuska hands off to Meyer. Meyer swings out to Mooney. Terveen driving the baseline. Hard contact with Soma, no call. Nice pass inside. Makuska can't get the bucket to go, and now a tie-up on the ball with Graceland Taylor, and Abby Makuska will draw the jump. Possession arrow favors the Knights. Three subs coming in for O'Gorman. Kyra Hermanson, Sadie Muirman, and Julia Eggert all back into the game. Addison Soma will take a seat. Molly Olson checks in for the Govs. Terveen has it on the wing. Yost peppering her with good defense. Kick to the top of the key. Ruby Moore has it on the near side wing. Eggert takes it in. Almost got blocked by Taylor, but a strong finish from Julia Eggert. Gets the basket to go. She's got 15 points does Julia Eggert. Under 4 minutes to play, more like 3.5 minutes. Those long possessions for the Lady Knights are doing wonders for their opportunity to win this game. Missed shot by Taylor, outlet pass up for Eggert, and she lays it up and in. 61-40, 21-point lead for the Lady Knights here with 3:15 remaining, and Kirk Bebout wants to take a timeout to talk things over. He's going to take a 60-second, and we'll take it with him. We'll be back after this short break on KGFX.
Venture Communication.
When the world feels big, a small note can mean everything. Find mental health support at sdbehavioralhealth.gov.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in South Dakota. This is sportsmanship. School sports. It's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Welcome back to the Oahe Federal Credit Union Press Box. Oahe Federal Credit Union, where people are worth more than money.
2 is now the deficit as Molly Olson knocks down a jumper from just inside the arc. Welcome back, folks. 3 minutes to play here in the ball game. Lady Knights looking like they're on their way to yet another win. Got to protect this perfect season. Gracelyn Taylor slaps that one away from Ruby Moore down right underneath our broadcast booth. Moore gets the ball in. Down low inside for Eggert. Kicked back to the top of the key. Here's a 3 from Meerman, and she knocks it down. 64-42. Press is still on for O'Gorman. Gov's able to beat it. Gracelyn Taylor up ahead. Nice pass inside for Jasmine Yost. She can't get the floater to go down. Fighting for the loose ball. And now it looks like we'll have a foul against Gracelyn Taylor as she bodied up Kyra Hermanson along the baseline, forcing her out of play. Stick around for the Family Dental of Pierre and Gettysburg postgame show, folks. Bring you all the individual scoring from this game. Look around the state. That's the final scores. Look ahead at these 2 remaining schedules for both of these teams. There's a kick to the corner for Terveen. Ruby Moore wants 3. Looking for her first points of the second half. Can't get that shot to go. Dupree out with it. Passes it up ahead for Mackenzie Flottmeyer. Mackenzie Flottmeyer lays it up and in with the left hand. Back to a 20-point deficit for the Govs. Under 2 minutes to play. Passed inside for Eggert. Eggert with the left hand. Got stubbed by the rim. Molly Olson there for the rebound. Jasmine Yost now takes it across midcourt. Dupree to Larson at the top of the key. She heaves a deep 3. That's no good. Eggert had the rebound. It's popped out of play by Molly Olson. And now Kent Colesrud will empty out his bench. We've got some new look O'Gorman Lady Knights into the ball game. Tyler Mooney checks back in. London Backus into the ball game. Alu LaCoy also seeing the floor. Alu McCoy, a 6'1 sophomore. Haley Meyer also out onto the floor, 6-foot freshman. Seen her a good bit tonight. And Abby Makuska, the 5'10 senior, still out onto the floor. Govs have some new players in as well. There's a foul by Mackenzie Flottmeyer down along the baseline. They're going to get... Well, it was Abby Makuska who was contacted. Tyler Mooney to inbound for the Lady Knights. Gets it into Makuska. First touch of the game for Backus. Here's a three from the corner for Tyler Mooney. That's just long, no good. Fight for the loose ball, one away by the Govs. Yost will bring it across the floor as we creep up on 60 seconds to play. Govs will fall back to 500 on the season. Going to 5-5. The Gorman Lady Knights will keep their perfect season alive. It's a quick shot inside, and we've got a foul. It's Marina Bushbaum who will head to the line for the 2 free throws. Bushbaum eyeing up the first. Can't hit it off the front iron. O'Gorman will take on T-Area after tonight's matchup against Pierre. That'll be on the 4th of next month. Bushbaum can't get the second free throw to go. Alul with a pass up ahead, and that one is popped out of bounds by Jasmine Yost. And it looks like it went back off Alulakoi's hand, so that'll win the possession back for the Govs. So nice defensive play there from Jasmine Yost. Kenzie Flottmeyer's got it on the near side wing, far end of the floor. Yost traversing across the outside of the arc. Here's a deep three. That's off the front iron, no good. Jasmine Yost chasing down the loose ball. A lot of contact there on the near sideline. Shot clock is shut off. 22 seconds to play. Govs looking just to try to get one more basket on the board here before this thing wraps up. Inside, right-handed layup, no good. Going there for the rebound is Makuska. Up ahead is Ellie Meyer. Layup is up and good, and she is fouled, and will try to put a cherry on top of this win with the free throw at the line. So Jordan Kirky called for the foul there. Myers' free throw is up and in, so she completes the three-point play. 67-44. Govs will bring it across midcourt. One final heave, and there is the buzzer, and there is the final. Lady Knights get the win over the Govs here at home as the Govs come on the road and fall 67-44 on our Wegner Auto scoreboard. We'll step away for a few minutes, folks. When we come back, we'll have the Family Dental of Pierre and Gettysburg post-game show. We'll look around the state, recap the scoring, and who knows, maybe we'll see if Kirk Bebout can find his way up here to hop on the headset. We'll be back in about 3 minutes after this short break with the Family Dental of Pierre Gettysburg post-game show live on KGFX.
The team at Family Dental in Pierre and Gettysburg are devoted to spending time with each patient to answer all questions and address any concerns that arise. Family Dental wants all their current and future patients to feel welcome and comfortable and to have the healthiest, best-looking smile possible. They can take care of all your family's dental needs with cleanings, checkups, same-day crowns, and many other dental services. Family Dental in Pierre and Gettysburg, caring for all your family's dental needs. Call Family Dental at 224-7774 today.
There's an app for everything, including high school sports from the stations of DRG Media Group. Download the DRG News app from the App Store or Google Play. It takes only a moment, so you'll have it to replay this game. See live and archive video of all games. And when you select your favorite station during the live stream, the video will immediately pop up. See Central South Dakota High School sports on your phone or mobile device with the DRG News app. Download it now from the App Store or Google Play.
From the early days of South Dakota statehood through today's digital revolution, BankWest has remained committed to helping customers and communities succeed. BankWest associates uphold this commitment by developing innovative products, tailoring financial solutions to customer needs, and actively supporting community causes. For a bank committed to helping you and your community prosper, choose BankWest. BankWest, convenient, connected, committed. Member FDIC.
Do you love watching high school sports but find yourself wanting to be more involved? Live Ticket TV has the solution for you. They're looking for production managers to assist for this school year. Duties include the management of equipment as well as a basic technological understanding. But don't stress, paid training will be provided. Part-time wages starting at $20 an hour. Call 833-605-LIVE, extension 3. That's 833-605-5483, extension 3, and punch your ticket to joining one of the fastest growing companies in South Dakota.
Dakota Storm Roofing is a locally owned roofing company in Pierre, specializing in both residential and commercial roofing services. They can handle your asphalt shingle, metal roofing, and flat roof needs. New construction, plus all types of roof repairs. They can handle the finishing touches, adding fascia, soffit, and gutters too. No job is too big or too small. For a free estimate, call Dakota Storm Roofing at 280-9794. Go to dakotastormroofing.com or find them on Facebook or Instagram.
Do you dream of a custom home built within your budget and done on time? Kruger Contracting can make that dream a reality. They're a trusted home builder since 2003, and they're going to be upfront and open about cost and transparent about where your money is going when it comes to your new home. Their skilled crew will manage construction of your new home from start to finish. They're located in Pierre and can build your home in Pierre, Fort Pierre, or the surrounding area. Call 605-222-2523. Visit KrugerContracting.com or find Kruger Contracting on Facebook.
Century Business Products is a proud supporter of South Dakota High School athletics and proud to provide the most reliable Kyocera copiers and printers to schools and businesses in the area, all backed by their 5-time nationally awarded Kyocera servicing team. Are you looking to control color costs? Looking to reduce printers? Are you looking for more efficient ways to scan documents? Or maybe you'd like to become more paperless? Look no further than Century Business Products. Call 800-529-1950 and see how they're powering business technology. Capital City Ford Lincoln Toyota in Pierre is here for you. When you're looking for a new vehicle, they make it easy. All available vehicle information so you can spend less time researching and more time enjoying your purchase. Shop their extensive inventory from home at CapitalCityFordToyota.com or stop in to Capital City Ford Lincoln Toyota at 518 East Sioux Avenue in Pierre. Count on them for your service needs with convenient scheduling and in-stock parts. Capital City Ford Lincoln Toyota in Pierre, 605-224-7378.
Welcome into the Family Dental of Pierre and Gettysburg post-game show. Hello, everybody. I'm Justin Cowart, wrapping things up for you here tonight as the Lady Knights of O'Gorman get the win 67-44. And it was a great night for Miss Ruby Moore, who finished with 21 total points. As we look through the totals here as we get all wrapped up, looks Lennox Dupree unofficially finishing with 9 points. Emery Larson finishing her night with 11 unofficially. Gracelyn Taylor at 5. And Addison Soma finishing with 5 as well. And on the Lady Knights side for O'Gorman, as we mentioned, Ruby Moore leading both teams in scoring with 21. All 21 of those points came in the first half. And something cool that the Lady Knights fan club is doing here. They've got the tables lined up, and well, the Lady Knights signing some autographs for some younger O'Gorman fans. And tell you what, these fans might want to hold on to these posters with all these signatures. These might be worth some money someday, as this O'Gorman Lady Knights team is riddled with talent, and they are a fantastic squad altogether, led by Mr. Kent Colesrud. So again, 67-44 was the final. And the Govs got off to a good start shooting. Lennox Dupree hit a couple threes to give the Govs an early lead. And it felt like they were finding a rhythm and were going to go toe-to-toe with this undefeated O'Gorman Lady Knights team. But O'Gorman just flipped on the switch and just kind of turned things over as they took a 1-point lead from the first quarter and extended that to 38-23 at the half. And kind of throughout the whole game, as that O'Gorman's defense continued to pick up with the pressure, you could almost feel the Lady Govs and the Governors team as a whole feel their clock speeding up. They were making quicker decisions, quicker passes, and they just didn't feel like they were in their comfortable rhythm or in their zone. There was often times where they had open looks at the basket for some easy shots, pass those up for some passes to other players, wanting to play unselfish basketball, wanting to make that extra pass that we often so much talk about, but those just turned into steals when they could have turned into points for the Lady Govs. So as we look ahead at the upcoming schedules for both of these squads, for the O'Gorman Lady Knights, as we mentioned, they will take on T-Area February 4th, and they will take on a 10-2 Rapid City Stevens team on the 7th. You want to talk about an exciting matchup in two state championship caliber teams? That's going to be the matchup right there. They have got another big matchup after taking on Rapid City Central and Sioux Falls Lincoln. Those two teams with a combined record of 1-19. They follow up taking on 9-1 Sioux Falls Washington right here at home. That's a 4-game home stretch for the O'Gorman Lady Knights. Then they take on Harrisburg and Huron and close it out on the road against a very good Mitchell squad. For this Governors squad, after they had finished up with O'Gorman tonight, they will stay on the road against Harrisburg next week on the 4th, and they'll be back at home for senior night against Yankton. They follow that with 3 road games, going on the road to T-Area, Huron, and then Brookings. Then they've got to take on Mitchell at home with 3 home games before going back on the road at Sioux Falls Roosevelt. Then they'll close it out at home against Watertown. So for Kirk Bebout and his team, these are massive, massive games upcoming ahead on the schedule. There's not a game that you look at that you don't think, hey, maybe the Govs can't win this one. We knew that this was going to be a huge, huge test for the Governors tonight and a good measuring stick opportunity to see where they sit at in the season. And I think that there are some things that they can take away from this loss. And I think it's slowing things down. And it's really going to be important for Kirk Bebout and his team to be able to watch this game film, watch what was working for them, and him be able to kind of point out some of those shortfalls on those passes, turnovers, and steals, etc. Well, folks, we're going to take one more break. When we come back, we'll look around the state at some other scores that have gone on tonight, and we'll wrap things up and get you out of here so you can enjoy the rest of your Friday night. We'll be back after this short break on KGFX.
Dakota Storm Roofing is a locally owned roofing company in Pierre, specializing in both residential and commercial roofing services. They can handle your asphalt shingle, metal roofing, and flat roof needs, new construction, plus all types of roof repairs. They can handle the finishing touches, adding fascia, soffit, and gutters too. No job is too big or too small. For a free estimate, call Dakota Storm Roofing at 280-9794. Go to dakotastormroofing.com or find them on Facebook or Instagram.
This is Coach Scott Nye from your Pierre Governors and the team at Ranky Gray Wealth Management, where we focus on coaching something just as important, your finances. Everyone needs guidance through life's key financial decisions and challenges, not to mention the opportunity to feel confident that their retirement strategy will help them pursue the lifestyle they've dreamed about. As you're looking for the right team to assist you, we're right up the street and ready to provide you the help that can make all the difference. Contact our Pierre office today by visiting rankygray.com.
Chances are you're overlooking a big energy thief in your home or commercial building. The garage doors. But Overhead Door Company of Pierre can help stop that energy waste with a full range of insulated, weather-tight garage doors. Their residential garage doors give you insulated performance at an uninsulated price. And their Thermocore insulated steel doors give commercial buildings the energy efficiency they demand today. Find out more. Call Overhead Door Company of Pierre at 1-800-649-9905 and put a stop to the garage door energy thief.
Superior Concrete is proud to sponsor the Governors this season and just as proud to offer the finest concrete solutions available for commercial and residential applications, as well as foundation and flat work. The bottom line, if you need anything done with concrete, we can do it. Superior Concrete. Give us a call today for an estimate or more information. That's Superior Concrete. Find us on Facebook or call the office at 605-494-0102. That's 494-0102. Call today.
Welcome back into the Family Dental of Pierre and Gettysburg post-game show. We are welcomed by the head coach of the Pierre Governors, Mr. Kirk Bebout. And Coach, we had talked after the Brandon Valley loss. You said, look, there's, we can take good things out of losses. I get that. But we need to get wins. And then you guys get a huge win against Aberdeen Central coming down to the final seconds. I do want to start there because we got to talk to some of the girls after that game, but after that win against Aberdeen Central, that was one that you felt like you had to absolutely have. What was the feeling with the team coming into this game tonight after that big win?
That's a good question. You're right in that Aberdeen Central was a big game for a lot of reasons. We really talk about that they're all big games, and we don't really try to overemphasize. if we lost that game to Aberdeen Central, we would have got up the next day and had the same goals in mind of trying to get better. But, I think it put us, it was a big win for the fact that we have played, 6 of the top 7 teams in the state, I would say. I think that's fair to say. Maybe the top 6, I don't know. But we played, definitely the top 3.
Statistically, yes.
Yeah, or in ranking, whatever.
Absolutely.
Like OG, Brandon Valley, Sioux Falls, Washington, Rapid City, Stevens. Okay, Spearfish is really good. Aberdeen Central is really good. And then we went up and played a Bismarck team that got second in state last year, and it was really good. So that's 7 of our first 10 games, and we came out of it 5-5. So I think that says something about the first 2 months of the season and what these girls have been able to do. So, and the Aberdeen Central win, puts us at that, it keeps us, at the water level, and now we've played all those tough teams. Not that the rest of our schedule isn't tough, because it is, but we've showed that we can play with the best, and we should have a lot of confidence going into the last part of the year. So that's why that Aberdeen Central game was a big one for us, just to be at that 5-5 and know that we can beat top teams. So
and I think there is something to be said about how difficult that first half of the season was, preparing you for this back half of the season where, like you said, it's not like you don't have a tough schedule, but you don't have a bunch of state championship qualifiers and competitors ahead of you. Coming into this one tonight, you knew it was going to be an uphill battle, and you were already behind the 8 ball without Grace Richter. How was not having her in tonight's matchup, 1, not only difficult for you guys to adjust, but 2, how big was it to be able to get Molly Olson some very valuable starting minutes?
Oh, yeah, exactly. I mean, 2 years ago we came here and we were down 2 starters. Lennox and Avery Kaiser didn't start for us, and we knocked them off. So, and that really springboarded us. And I know we didn't win tonight, but I think this can be a little bit of a springboard for us too, because, like you said, Molly gained experience. I thought Jasmine Jose, who we've been really looking at for ways to, because she brings so much to the table with her speed and quickness, that she got an opportunity to show that tonight and gain some confidence against the best team in the state. And a couple other girls got opportunities too and did a great job. So we know we have other girls that can go in there and help us out, and they got great experience. So it was great for that. Yeah, O'Gorman's won 36 games in a row now or something like that. I mean, what was the expectation? I thought our girls did great. I mean, we came out and fought. We hit a few more shots here and there and get a couple more rebounds, and it gets scary for them.
There is no doubt that this is not arguably the best. This is the best basketball team in the state of South Dakota right now, this O'Gorman Lady Knights team. And, there were times in that game where the girls' Govs showed a ton of fight. There was a point where it was a 27-point lead. It felt like this thing might go to running clock. You guys cut that back down to 14. 1, that says a lot about your team's fight, but it did feel like at points the internal clock was getting sped up a little bit by the press, by the defense of O'Gorman, by their length. How do you guys look at that game film and try to adjust to that as you guys continue on in a very crucial final couple games of this season?
Yeah, good point. We got it down to 14. They had to take a timeout. It was a game again, so that shows a lot of fight. Hey, we played some sophomores that have never played varsity before, and they're playing against the best team in the state. They're going to get sped up a little bit. Or, even our all-state guard, Lennox, is going to get sped up a little bit. That's what they do. So that's part of what it is. I mean, Bismarck sped us up too, and we handled it okay. So, yeah, that helps going forward when teams try to press us. We've seen it before. So, yeah, couldn't ask any more from our girls from the first half of the year, and now we're just excited for the second half.
It'll be very exciting to see how it all plays out. Head coach of the Pierre Governors, Kirk Bebout, thank you so much for your time, Coach.
Thanks, man.
That was head coach Kirk Bebout after the final here, 67-44 on our Wegner Auto scoreboard, which brings us perfectly into our segment of Bauman Lumber Player of the Game. Before we hand out this beautiful Bauman Lumber Player of the Game t-shirt, let's hear a word from our great friends who sponsor our Player of the Game, our friends at Bauman Lumber.
When you need building supplies, there's no need to go anywhere except to Bauman Lumber in Fort Pierre. Bauman Lumber is locally owned and offers quality products, expert advice, free estimates, and free local delivery for large or small projects. Whether it's a home improvement project, remodel job, or all new construction, they even welcome special orders. Quality building materials and affordable prices for residential or commercial projects can be found at Bauman Lumber, 1223 Sale Barn Road, Fort Pierre, or call 223-9762.
And tonight's Bauman Lumber Player of the Game goes to Miss Ruby Moore, the 5'8 sophomore who led both teams in scoring with 21 points, and she did it all in the first half. She was able to relax a little bit there in the second half. Just want to kind of piggyback off of that interview. First off, wanted to say thank you so much for Kirk Bebout for coming up and hopping on headset. As I said, it was kind of a maze to get up here, and the way you get in, you think you're in a utility closet at first. So thanks for him for persevering and coming up. We know it's always tough to come on the headset after a loss, and a tough loss like this, but he said some very valuable things. Got some young players, some very valuable minutes. We got to see Molly Olson starting tonight. Jasmine Yost got a bunch of valuable minutes as well. He loves to get wins. Every head coach does. And we always hate to say, what can we take away that's good from these losses? But there is a lot of value to be taken away in this loss tonight. And we heard that from head coach Kirk Bebout. And I think it was, he was very candid. And it was, this is the best girls basketball team in the state. And like we said, they got out to a 27-point lead. Give credit and props to the Pierre Governor girls for fighting back, making this a ball game. And like he said, the Govs came flying back in this game. They forced Kent Colesrud to take a timeout when I don't think he was expecting to have to sweat out anything later in that second half. So really good job by the Pierre Governors, shorthanded tonight without Grace Richter, fighting their way back into this ball game. And now they have got a lot of great experience against a lot of great teams under their belt as they head into the final third of this season. Well, folks, we want to thank you for listening tonight on KGFX. Reminder, you can download the DRG News app to make your listening experience much more streamlined and much more enjoyable. And a long trip back to the state capitol tonight, so drive safe, folks, on your way home from the game. The South Dakota Office of Highway Safety reminds you to think twice, slow down in case of ice. You've got someplace to be. Big thanks to our friends at Bauman Lumber for sponsoring our sports video, and our friends at Venture Communications for being our KGFX sports sponsors tonight. And we want to give a big thanks to all of our great sponsors who make broadcasting Pierre Governor basketball possible. Our friends at Bank West, Beck Motors, Dakota Storm Roofing, Superior Concrete, Live Ticket, Overhead Door, Ranky Gray Wealth Management, Avera Orthopedics, Capital City Ford Lincoln Toyota, Kruger Contracting, Century Business Products, Brittany Scheffelbein Agency, Dakota Mart, Access Health, May Adam, TMA, Avera Health, First Dakota National Bank, Slumberland Furniture and Pierre, American Bank and Trust, Pierre Regional Airport, Oahe Federal Credit Union, Ramkota Hotel, Xander Auto Parts, Dakota Plains Federal Credit Union, Ferding Electric, Bauman Lumber, Wegner Auto, Kathy Sun and Shine Properties, and Black Hills Federal Credit Union. We'll be back with more Pierre Governor basketball next week on KGFX, but tomorrow we have got special coverage from the Heritage Classic beginning at 2 o'clock as Stanley County takes on Unity Christian tomorrow, and we will have the radio broadcast for you on KGFX. If you want to watch this game live, you've got to pay the $11.99 on Heritage's website, but you can listen right here on KGFX for free tomorrow. Again, we'll have the pregame beginning around 2 o'clock. Stay tuned to drgnews.com/sports for all of our latest scores, news, and updates, and of course, our updated broadcasting schedule. For Haley Hansen back in the DRG Media Group World Headquarters, for my great cameraman via live ticket, Caleb Brozick, I'm Justin Cowart, thanking you for listening to tonight's broadcast of Pierre Governor Basketball. Have a great Friday night and a great weekend, everybody.